so today we're going to be writing equations. The first thing we are going to need to identify is our vertex. Looking at the first one, there's our vertex. Excellent. The coordinates of that point are 2, 1. So right away we're going to notice that it opens down, so A is negative. Okay? Then we're going to take a look at some of the points. So you're going to have to get a little bit closer. Okay, so here's where I'm going to look. I'm going to look right at the vertex right here, and I see that I go over 1. Check your scale carefully. Okay, can you see that on your page? And then I go down 2. Can you see it to get to that point right there? Can you see that right there? From the vertex to sort of the next nice point, I'm going to call it. It's over 1, down 2, which means that our A, it's not over 1, down 1, it's over 1, down 2, so our A is 2, but it's negative. Okay, whether you write the negative in there, I'd rather you just say the word negative, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we need to learn how to put it all together into the equation. Okay, so how does it start? It starts y equals, I'll write the general equation just up here to remind you. It's A, it's x minus h squared plus k. So our A, we're going to put negative 2. Then we're going to open up a bracket, and it's squared, and it's x minus the 2, and then a plus 1 on the end. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's find the vertex. Hopefully you agree with me. 0, -4. Good. Here, going from the vertex, okay, I go over how many? 2. Up 2. So because we're going over 2, up 2, that's half of what we normally do. Our A is a half. Now let's see if we can put it all together into an equation. Okay, so we have y equals 1/2. We have x squared. Doesn't matter whether you put that x in brackets or not, but you don't really need to put the plus 0, so try not to. And then -4. Okay, so I'd like you to pause the video, and I'd like you to try the third one by yourself. Almost, it's actually right 3 up or down 0, so it's actually 3, 0 is the vertex. Okay, now what about that stretch? What do you see? What do you see for that A value? Yeah, Blajona? Say it again. 3. It's not 3. So if it was 3, it would be super, super skinny, remember. Okay, so watch my steps. I see this as being a nice point, that one at the top right. You see it? I go over 3, up 3. Okay, so over 3, up 3. Normally we would go over 3, up 9. So that's 1/3 of what we would normally go up. I meant it when I said that was a tricky one. I probably wouldn't give you any more tricky than anything like that. That would be, I might not even give you that, let's say, on a test, but I want you to just be aware it's more wide. Okay? Definitely positive because it opens up. I'm just adding that for my thinking. Okay? So, putting it all together, we have y equals, we have 1/3 is our A value. We open up our bracket, it's x minus 3. Don't forget your squared. And then there's no plus or minus, there's no plus 0. You don't need to write that part. Let's do one more together. And just make sure that you can take it in words and write it. Okay, so the equation is y equals stretch factor of 5. Open up the bracket, and it's just x squared because there's no shift left or right. So I'm going to close squared and plus 3. So this next one I just want to talk about because it has this other word compressed. The rest of it is fairly straightforward and normal. It opens down, so it has a negative. We're going to shift left, so it's x plus 5 in the bracket, squared, and then up 2 units is plus 2. Now compressed by a factor of 4 actually means the parabola is wider, so it should be a 1/4 in front there. Okay, so now you're going to continue on with the handout and practice.